we are back. Yesterday, surprise, surprise, the game crashed again, and after it crashed, like 3 seconds after, there was a blue screen of death. I'm not even sure if it's my problem or theirs, but I checked the disk, defragmented it, reinstalled the game. I don't know if it's going to help, we'll see, I guess. Something really strange going on with this one, which is a bit surprising because it's mostly just reading stuff on the sheet. Alright, so I went on expedition, or yeah. Here I brought small expedition, so even if everybody dies, I still can get out. I already went through this one. The crown gives away to a bog. Yeah, I read that. Take another route. Again, skill check for mirrors, which is my forte, I wanted to say, but I failed. Lost in the forest. The wood extends for miles. I actually lost with the previous, the first captain too, so read that. Just lost one guy, that's fine. We found some kind of sword and got hieroglyphs for these guys. I chose a paleographer. I guess I'll choose him again because I haven't progressed after that. Take an expedition to the giggling place. And previously I lost, I think, 2. Do I want to continue with this? Nah, I'll come back here later with more crew. I think this one gives me 10. Yep. We don't need seeds anymore. It's so lame that it gives you only 1 pack of seeds. It's like nothing. And you can only do it once per 15 days. Could try for a cage catch. Visions of heaven. Can you get wounded like in the previous game? Because I never got it. Oh, like in previous game you could have been wounded 3 times and then you die, or something like that. Success. The game in the forest is unparalleled. The glories of the sport it offers are spoken even in the hunting lodges of Port Avon. Noble ends, a keen-eyed stalker spies tracks leading into the wood. You follow them. Birds cry out in the canopy ahead of you, startled by something moving. You quicken your pace. Your quarry slows, allowing you to catch up. It stands in a copse of silverwood, a proud stag. Oh, I actually got it for... Yeah, it takes 5 people to carry it. Cool. They sell ours. Really? I think they sold, before the crash, they sold bronzewoods. Or am I crazy? Okay, what was our plan? What was our plan? For some reason, I went to Trader's Wood instead of Circus. Why? I feel like a character from Memento. Oh, I wanted to check if they have literature. If they still sell literature. Souls for Port Prosper. Well, let's just explore then this part, and then we're going to go to the circus, complete the quest for magician. Maybe in this city that's supposed to be here, Hebras, or another one, I don't know. We might find some literature. Does anybody sells literature? No. Alright, we got something, and it's in unexplored territory, might as well. Oh, really? Well, let's go there. I still haven't found that creature called Hebras. Hebra? I needed Hebras paws. I mean, I still need it. You would think after sailing through basically the whole map I would find it. What? I guess you have to go through here, but eh. Too far. Damn. Maybe I could get in here. I mean, might as well just go to circus first. There's a really low chance for recruitment. Alright, 100 sovereigns and gossip. The magician inspects his equipment as thoroughly as a gunnery officer would their cannons before a long-awaited engagement. When he is satisfied that the panels do shut properly and silently, he breathes a sigh of relief. It's been some time I've been able to do anything worth a damn. I remember back in those days, the people my performances would attract. His glance catches on an old poster of himself. He requests you leave him alone to practice. We will make a proper show out of this hole yet. So I haven't done Acrobat's Twin, haven't found this one, so let's do this. Four of Hats, one of them has run away. Again, the ringmaster huffs. It's time to bring them home. saying that. They take turns, I think, running away. They won't come back until they get into trouble, but the cards say that trouble has happened. You will find them in New Winchester. I guess that was a magician. Have I talked to acrobats about this? They half raise themselves from their deep cushions in greeting and bid you sit across from them. They ask how you enjoyed the show, and before you can answer, they apologize for their performance. Yeah, I read that. Now we can have tickets for free. I think Big Show just gives you... I don't know if it's going to give me any stories because... Oh, okay. Just I have too much. Still gives me high stories. Sky stories. The magician appears suddenly from a puff of smoke, dazzling the crowd with his many amazing devices. High above, the Bervid acrobat again performs their half of the routine for a tiny amount of applause. I think it's changed now. When the magician actually has his better equipment, he is not failing. Maybe? We'll see if it noticeably changes. Could try recruiting. The show must go on. Nope. Oh, look. Oh, no, that's... Fuck. This again. Okay, well... that problem solved. I can just buy literature here and sell here. Cool. The ringmaster beams with delight as he inspects your final volume. Looks dreadful, he says cheerily. Just the thing to invigorate our next performance. What a joke of a trade system. Do we still have... yeah, just question mark. And that's the dead end. Colored searchlights play across the clouds and cast wind shadows. Hallowed in pink something. that. Ew, you're gross. Get away. Oh, and we already found the port. Maybe Heber's Pass actually not a creature, but I just need to collect something from the port. I just realized. What a collection of fungi we have. This place even narrower. Hear somebody shooting. It's like a dice versus murderers. I like how you just shoot once and they have the whole attention on you. Faithful? Oh, that's... what remains of the behemoth of Arabs is carried with sigils. Most are marked and broken, some of still holding a sullen, resentful power. Your locomotive is stopped on a broad, flat section of the shell. It's not a wreckage, I'm expecting something else. This? The few sigils nearby are too cracked to risk much harm. I can repair, and maybe my crew will die. Delve deeper into the body. %27% chance. I don't need to repair my hull. And I don't think I'm ready for delving. We can try. Exploring. Heavily laden. You handpick a few of your crew. Their expressions are grim. Together, you make your way to a crevice in the carabs and secure a rope. You lower supplies down first. It would not do to be caught unprepared. Be prepared. As you climb down, a sickly scent fills your lungs. Sweet and heady and corrupt. You have to pause at the bottom to tie a scarf around your face. A scarf? You had equipment, you had gas masks before, and suits. Now you tie a scarf? Your crew does likewise. Desiccation has created tunnels in the behemoth's corpse. The walls are wizened flesh. Wizened?
Wizened.
Shriveled, wrinkled. Stone hard, striated with the muscle. Nice. Failure will cost you crew. Leave empty-handed. You are exploring a corpse. This is not a place you were meant to be. You will get your supplies back. Ooh. The tunnel widens into a vast chamber. Something must have made its home here once. In the living passages of the behemoth, just by the entrance, there is a collection of tools the color of amber. The pile is pinned down by flesh long collapsed from the roof above. Further off, the room has been riven in two. Your route is blocked by yawning crevasse. Your rope will not reach even halfway across, but you could climb down. Riven? Split. Tear apart.
Riven.
Explore the crevasse. I don't know what it means, but
Crevasse.
yeah, weird. Crevasse. Open crack. Your crew can lower you down, dig into the hoard. Any relic would be a value to the right collector. I feel like I don't want any relics. It's going to be like otherworldly artifact, which I have no idea what to do with anyway. Give me some treasures. The wall is covered with a thick crust. The jagged striations suggest... Okay, let's check this one. Strips.
Striations.
Strips or lines. Jagged striations suggest this chasm is a wound. Long ago, gouged into the behemoth. Beneath flaking scabs are dim sigils, desperate declarations of loyalty. This messenger was steadfast. It died in its king's service, fulfilling its will. Okay, flaking scabs. Let's just make sure I understand what the fuck is going on. Yeah, okay. A dry, rough, protective crust that forms over a cut or wound during healing. Okay. Yeah, crust, I usually would call that scab. Dim sigils, desperate declarations of loyalty. This messenger was steadfast. It died in its king's service, fulfilling its will. This, we're talking about what we're exploring, this huge corpse of something. Is it a turtle? Might be a turtle. There was a giant turtle city corpse in the Sunless Sea in SS. The sigils blaze desperately when they feel they are being read. You are overcome by the light. Your crew haul you up and carry you to the surface. What? Nah. Well, I guess we traded 2 supplies for 1 heavenly vision of heavens. Alright. Waves fall. I want to read the first one. Well. Jewelry box. 25 sovereigns. A twinkle of gold upon a bed of velvet. A piece of worn jewelry. Name is inscribed on it, too faded to now to read. Don't shoot me! Damn, the terror here. Don't ram me! We're friends! Stop it! I rescue them, and that's how they repay. Well, kinda looks like a turtle shell. Okay, we have a bunch of rocks here to mine. At Faithful, I never tried to mine them, so I'm not sure what's in them. Might be ours. Martyr's Pox Meadow. Cautious driver's fingers twitch in protest as Hebrus' sleepy atmosphere. At Hebrus' atmosphere. I'm so sleepy. Alright, I think... Oh, yeah, we have an achievement. Are you port captain? Your crew proud at the windows. Yeah, what of you? Everything covered in fungi. Yeah, discover all stations we have. Alright. Hebras, a fledgling colony trying to dig its fingernails deep enough into the spongy fungal fabric of the ridge to cling on when hard times come. It is a sad truth that many more settlements are founded than flourish. Nestled amidst sprawling gardens of fungus, Gibras is a colony of octogenarians. Octogenarians. Octo means 8. Was a person who is from 80s or to 80 9-year old.
Octogenarian.
Well, I pronounced it right at least. So it's a colony of almost dead people. Life moves slowly here. There are arguments over the rules of boss. Why is it in this cursive text and in quotes? It's not usually like this in port reports. It's as if I'm not the one who wrote it and I like see it somewhere else, reading it from somewhere else, but I'm not sure if it's the case. There are arguments over the rules of bows and the correct amount of time to steep tea. The station master seems to avoid the villagers. There is an unusual, unique quality to the starlight which filters through the underside of the caps. Oh yeah, we had a filmmaker at Hebrews. Hebrews Pass, here we go. The difficulty in collecting samples isn't in having to climb to some remote peak or fighting off creatures who are all teeth and claws. It's in abiding the smell. Oh, wait, I haven't read that. Nestled amidst sprawling gardens of fungus, Hebrews is a colony of octogenarians, rotting. I think I just settled on octogenarians. Rotting buildings slot gently into decay. Maintenance is poor. The population aged. An insect speckled with fungus flies past drowsily. Growth asks no license, reads a barely legible sign staked into a collapsed pile of fungal eggs? Huh? Do you know how fungi operates? Crazy world. A filmmaker should be difficult to miss in this hushed, secluded place. Unless she's a 80-year-old. Loud curses lead you toward an elderly woman fiddling with an antiquated camera. She sighs and shuts the frame. That will do. She offers a trembling hand. Lumiri, once renowned explorer and filmmaker, now, as you see, a cough rattles through her. You from New Winchester? I'll leave it with you. I can pay my way. I'm done here, and my lungs won't tolerate much more of this. She smiles wanly. Better check that. Weak.
Wanly.
Not even giving me any explanation. It's so rarely used. I've a premiere to plan. Let me guess, she's going to actually be young when we leave this place. Gained 16 sovereigns, wow. Okay, back to New Winchester, that's easy. hunt in the woods with the cryptozoologist. I got her from Avonport. I don't remember what she wanted, but let's try to figure out. Cryptozoologist. She's hunting for something. Take her to Hebrus. Hebrus lies to the east. Yeah, okay. If a colony of sentient mushrooms was going to... Sentient? That's not good. Maybe our mushroom boy can have some friends. Was going to establish itself anywhere, this would be the place. The music of mushrooms. The cryptozoologist leads the way, following a melodic hum in the air. Soon enough, you find it. In a pus-soaked hollow, a chorus of Blemingans howl in perfect harmony. I can't see, whispers the cryptozoologist. I need to get closer. She sneaks towards them, but stealth is not one of her talents. They scatter. Wait, she calls, giving chase. I just want to record you. You leave her to her hunt. She seems happy enough. No, that's it? We just leave her? Well, that's good. I mean, that's fine by me. The short-sighted cryptozoologist is gone. Maybe she will become like a queen of mushroom boys when they come back. A venerable welcoming party has gathered. The wizened mayor approaches. His back is bent, but his pace is steady. He has a firm handshake. Welcome to our little hideaway. Watch your step, that one's about to fruit. True enough, the little white sack at your feet suddenly splits. Snaking tendrils of red fungus explode outwards. The mayoral assistant, a severe woman of slightly less advanced years. Can you even make a difference between 80-year-old and 89-year-old? Guides the mayor to nearby bench. You may stay as long as you like. Okay, we have a bunch. Explore the settlement, take tea at Brandon, wander the wilds of Hebrus, take a delicate inquiry to the wizened mayor. Delicate inquiry. Everyone here is very old indeed. Is there a lower age limit on settling in Hebrus? The wizened mayor chuckles. Oh no, we welcome youth, but we don't get many settlers coming out this way. We're happily secluded here. He smiles wistfully as across the marsh his mayoral assistant trances an unfortunate bows. Our best years were spent by others. The wizened mayor glances at his allotment, which is overflowing with burgeoning mushrooms. We have plans to hopefully change that, though. I didn't get this part. Assistant trances and unfortunate at bows? I do like tea. The only lodging house in Hebrews and the only building with more than one story. The smell of stewed tea permeates the dilapidated boards. A large woman of advanced years produces a pot of green tea and dollies from a moldering tea chest. She blows the spores off the cups. Back here, I used to read the leaves on our breaks. She peers into your finished cup. I'm sorry, I don't see a long future for you, my love. Make the most of what you have. Well, I mean, you don't need to be clairvoyant to know that. Explore the settlement, wilds can wait. A game of bowls has been organized on the flattest bit of marsh. You are invited to participate by the mayoral assistant, who proves herself a mean backhand draw. Game of bowls. I'm not sure what that is. Let's check. Huh? So they throw bows, roll bows, and the goal is to roll them just enough to place them in specific spots, or they just roll. Oh, that's an English game. Or not. This is a painting, not... That's not what I want. Oh
The
boy.
objective of the game.
Let's hear that.
The objective of the game is to deliver your bowl as close as possible to a predetermined target called the jack. The sport of bowls looks easy, especially when played by a good bowler. There is apparently no effort in the way the bowler bends down to deliver the bowl and sends it on a gentle curve, finish touching the jack at the other end of the green. As the black bowl is closer to the jack, the player picks up 1 point or in bowls terms, 1 shot. This example also illustrates how the advantage of holding the shots can change with the opponents having good quality back bowls in the head.
Okay, I guess now we know that. When all is over and everyone has retired for fungal juices, at the Brandon, the wizened mayor takes you aside. This is what it's all about, a second youth. First, in some cases, he grins conspiratorially. Yeah, I can't imagine playing this crap as a young man. only as a 80-year-old. Wander the wilds of Hebrus, swamp and marsh, fungus and frond. Nowhere in the reach has been so thoroughly colonized. It would be a shame not to see the sights. Was it a guy who was throwing a bow
bends down to
old man too?
deliver the bowl, and bowler bends down. Is apparently no effort.
Not really. You enter the fungal forest of Hebrus. Clouds of spores drift through the ropey tendrils of freestanding fungus. Giant ants pierced with the spines of mushroom crawl to the top of trees to better spread their spores. You wonder amidst the webs and arches of mushrooms for some hours until you stumble across a shallow graveyard. Each headstone bears a number of 7 digits or more. Barely covered in the shallow earth are sets of manacles. Can I just drink tea forever here and reduce my terror? Take tea at the Brandon. Right now it's 6%. Oh, it just reduced by 1? Or maybe it reduces for more and then it falls to only 1. I don't know, I should have paid attention, I guess. I mean, 5 coins for 1% of terror. It's like 50 for 10. It's not that bad, actually. This might be one of the first places where you can actually just spam it. Like if you are really in need of terror reduction, you can just sip tea here forever. Okay, they sell seeds and supplies, but not fuel. What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh no. This place doesn't sell fuel. This place doesn't sell fuel. Only Port Avon. So, god damn it! I've been hoping that Hebrus has a proper port, so I would explore this part. Now I need to actually just ditch the place. Because I have no idea what's going on here. It might just be blocked completely, like when I've been exploring this part. When I've been thinking like, well, I'll go through Lustrum and surely I will be able to go to Reserve through here, but nope. Okay, Hebrus. Supplies. The Are we done here? They want to carry on. This guy wants to London. This one's to London. She might... Yeah, I think she wants to go to London too. Okay, guess we'll just backtrack. I've been risking, not risking again. Yeah, I could have actually bought more supplies and went into this collapse again. I should remember this place. Wait, what do we need for acrobats? Oh, just new Winchester. Whoa. That's a lot of garbage. Here amidst the bones of failed settlements, murderers have their home? Tja, fuck. feel like this is going to be faster than just missing. Demand their stolen souls? You had heard rumors of rich murders that had turned into spiriphage, an unlicensed trade of souls. Spirifers traffic in souls. They ply their clandestine trade across the skies. This engine is one of the white bottles, the grisly gang of marauders who deal in bottled souls. This vessel is one of those plunderers. It is dormant but occupied. Most of its crew are off to markets onto... Oh wait, that's... I'm not inspecting a ship. I think I'm expecting this thing? Or... no. No, that's a wreckage. That's just random occurrence. Most of its crew are off to market on their engines to barter secretly in the ports of the rich. A skeleton crew remains aboard, readying the engine for the next venture. Convince the crew we are with the gentleman. Ah, just one Tales of Terror off. Up to 5 jumbles of undistinguished souls. That's quite nice. Fuck. It's like a good chance too. You will not sit down with the purifiers. You'll wrest their souls, their stolen souls from their trembling fingers, and still sleep soundly at night. Well, 64% chance. Nice. Satisfaction. You spare neither your gun battery nor your crew's eardrums. The sky is bright with carnage as explosion after explosion rocks the luckless purifiers. When the smoke clears and the answering volley cease, you and the small team slip out into the sky. Within the smoking Spirifer engine, you uncover a hidden compartment within jars of souls. Actually, this option was better. I just got them for free by risking my crew. Now, there's barely any repairments. The steel of its chassis is mangled, but the bridge appears largely intact behind the broken windows. Why is it hard? Like to rally my crew to do it? Gain terror, great. You don your skysuit, your driver pulls your locomotive alongside the wreck, close enough for you to leap the gap. You squeeze with difficulty into the starlit bridge, where frozen figures sit at stiff attention. The dead bridge crew. Mustaches bristle with ice crystals. You pick a careful path between them. Something at the far end of the room has caught your eye. Oh, it's not the end. A faintly luminescent cage A light burns from within. Vision of heavens. A silver idol rests inside the cage. 4 wings extend from its hunched shoulders. Made from moonstone, your navigator says in a hushed voice, to amplify the light of the stars. Fuck off. Yeah, let's make a break in recording.